Hi guys, welcome to the Plurdy YouTube channel. My name is Marta, I'm marketing manager, and in this video we are reviewing a 3D architectural solutions website called 3das.com. But before we start our review, please make sure you subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our next videos and next reviews. So let's begin. So this company is providing 3D interior and exterior renderings. We see here they have three service pages: interior designers, architects, developers, and realtors. Also, there are some case studies, portfolio, their gallery. Basically, the website is not very broad, not very complex, but still there are some interesting findings and interesting things we need to pay attention to. So basically, we'll be analyzing the website using the heat map, and we'll start from the very beginning. Let's take a look at the upper right corner. Here we see the social network icons. Basically, we see that those icons are not getting many clicks, only one click here. This is not a good practice to place the social network icons here in this above the fold, because our goal above the fold of the website is not to send the user somewhere else. Social network icons are better to is better to place them in the footer of the website. So the first recommendation here would be to move those icons to the footer. Also, one important thing here, we see an icon to mail to contact the company, and also here we see a special tab, a special section of the website to contact. So basically, here we have twice the same icons, same buttons, which are not actually needed. It's not needed to have them twice. We can just leave this contact here, which performs pretty good, 15 clicks so far. Then we have a search icon. It's not visible here, but this is a search icon. If we click on it, we'll have this search bar. The search icon can definitely stay here. There is no need to remove it somewhere else. But interesting thing here is also that we don't see any section which contains frequently asked questions, where people can quickly find what they are looking for. We have here search bar, we have phone number, contact, email, but it will actually frequently asked questions makes the life of your users and your life as well, your employees' life, so much easier, because those basic questions are handled, and the users can find the answers directly on the website. So it is recommended to add frequently asked questions to the website. If we scroll a little bit down, we see that the website is not very long, this page is not very long. We see here interesting thing that we have 37 clicks in this section. Who is 3DAS? So users are really wondering who is this company. They are clicking on this text, but this text is not clickable. The title is also not clickable. Only this button, learn more, is clickable. But this button, learn more, it leads to the service page, which is not very correct in this case, because intuitively the button learn more will have to lead to the page where we have more information about company, where we have more details, and it is clear from this pattern that users actually want to get to know more. They want to see maybe to see a CEO of the company. They want to see some faces. They want to get to know more. And here we are not doing the right thing if we are sending those users from this section to service page. So this is something that has to be changed. Let's get back a little bit higher here. We also see that this button, View Gallery, this is like a call to action, a first call to action, first button that is available on our website, but it got only 4 questions, 4 clicks when we have 15 clicks on the contact and 37 clicks in this section. So we definitely need to get more use of this button to create a more compelling call to action here and more engaging so that more users click on it. Also, if we take a look at these blocks here, we see that there are no clicks. Yeah, there are no clicks for these blocks or very small amount of clicks. I now see here 4 clicks, 3 clicks, and 3 clicks, which is also comparably low amount. And it can happen because of also because of as a missing call to action. We don't have here any button like click to learn more or explore more. So this is something that can be added here. Okay, so let's now go back to go to the next page. So next page is a gallery. Here, basically, first thing we need to look at are fonts. Here we see a very small text, and then we have a blank space, then we have a title, then we have a little bit bigger text. Basically, it looks bad. We also see that there was a user who was trying to click here. Those blank spaces, they need to be removed. The fonts need to be consistent. We need to have the same font size for paragraphs. Of course, the headings can be bigger, but the paragraph should be the same. If we scroll this page a little bit down, we can enable here scroll depth to actually see how far the user scrolled. We see here that a lot of users scroll down to check more. But basically here in the end of the page, only 20% of users got to the contact us form. So this is something to think about. Maybe this form is not very useful in this place, and we can change this form to create, for example, a button, a floating button, which will be available for users to open this contact form. Also, even though users are really scrolling that form, but for the pages that have a lot of items, it is recommended to use pagination. So the users can view more items if they want to go to the next page and also choose how many items they want to see on one page. Let's take another page. Here it's also like a gallery. Here we see more items. First thing I want to highlight here is that we have here a search button, search option, and also here we have a search option. Basically, this is a question: why do we need it twice? And users may be confused by it. So it is better to leave only one search bar. Also, here we have an effect for enlarging the images. When we are hovering over the image, we see that we can enlarge it, but this effect will be available only on desktop. Users who are browsing our website from mobile, they will not see this effect, and it's also good to consider and to choose the effects, the animation for our website, which will be clear and available for both groups of users, for the ones who browse from mobile and from the desktop. However, even when we are enlarging the image, it is impossible to zoom the images. When I click on it, it is taking me to another another image, but I cannot. There are no buttons to zoom in to make this image bigger. So this is also something that can be improved because some users would like to zoom in to see the elements of the interior, especially in this case for designs. It is important to see the details. Okay, now we can go to our Plurdy account to check the conversions. Conversions are actually very important as they give us an understanding of the performance and understanding of like we can get if we are reaching our goals or not. So in this case, we see 5 different events. We'll be analyzing them one by one. So the first is phone. We see that only 2 users clicked on phone, and comparing to 15 users who clicked on contact, probably these users are afraid of clicking on the call button or maybe it would make sense to replace this call button with a callback button. So not users call you, but you call the user if the user would like to do that. So definitely this section needs to be changed, maybe to add also another call to action, not just call us, but something more interesting that would convince user that it's okay to call them and you can quickly find the resolution to your question. The next goal was a 3D project. So we see 8 users who clicked on this section of the website. This is okay. This result is pretty good. So there is no need to change something here. Also, the search bar. Search bar has 2 clicks. Which is not that many clicks, but if we will remove the social network icons to the footer and make maybe the search icon a bit bigger so the user easily see it and notice it on the website, the performance could be better. And also social media icons are our goal are set up as conversions. Basically, there are not that many clicks here, and those icons are not actually needed in this place. So users are used to the fact that the social buttons are in the footer, so it's better to move them to this section. Yes, so that was our goals, and now we move to SEO checker. Basically, now we'll explore more in the Plurdy account. In SEO checker, we need to choose SEO page analysis and scroll down to page URLs. Here we see different pages of our website, and we need to go to SEO audit and open the report. This report is a source of very useful information. So we see here 2 issues, 2 red marks. The first issue is H1 content, so it means that we don't have an H1 heading 1 on our website, and also here in the issue number of H1 we have 0 and we need to have 1. So H1 is actually very important element for the SEO of the website, and we need to add this H1 content to every page of our website. This issue with H1 also has a negative influence on the relevance because here we have all red marks because we don't have any H1, so that's why the relevance of it is very bad. But also we have here some issues with other words. So basically, like we need to add to our title, to descriptions, to H1 content, relevant words that will help us, the words we want this page to rank for. And this is like for us a tip to include those words here. We can also check here SEO health score, like an overall result, which is 65%. This is actually not really good result. 65% is pretty low, but as H1 is very important element, after we add this H1 to the pages where it is missing, we may see the really big improvement and better performance on those pages just by adding one single element to the website. So this is very important. Regarding the SEO data, we can also check it directly on the website. Here we have SEO tab, and we also have those top words, have some parameters. We can check the stop words, we can check the unique words. So this also very useful things. And going back to the Plurdy account, we can also open a Google Search Console report and open here pages. The report we will be viewing is present in Google Search Console and absent on the page. Basically, here we see a list of search terms of queries that are not on our website. Like in black, the queries in black are presented on the website, and in red is what we are missing. So we see that we have a 3D AS query, but we don't have 3D architects. So this is definitely very important thing, very important tip to include those words. This way we are also improving the performance and we are getting more chances to rank for more words, especially those ones. If we'll open the second one, we also see some more ideas. We see in red the words that are worth adding to our website. In the queries, we can also select how those words, how those queries are performing, how many impressions, how many clicks we get for each of them. Okay, let's move to session replays. This is also a very useful source of information for our website review. Basically, here under list of video sessions, we see like how our user, we can see how our users were behaving on the website. And like from this list, I already chose two interesting sessions with some interesting findings. So the first session is very short. Basically, here we just saw that a user was hovering over those elements, over those images, but he was not clicking on them, enlarging them because of this effect, even though he was exploring from the desktop. But this is a proof for our hypothesis that this effect with enlarging is not really good. We need to change it to something else, change it to an effect which will be available for both desktop and mobile users. And the next video session, also very short. So we basically see this short session, and what happened here, we see that there was an error. The user couldn't watch the video. This is also bad. Maybe these videos are not supported in some browsers. On this, basically in the first session replace, there was the same mistake, the same issue. The videos were not available. So this is something to consider and to check if the videos we are adding to our website are available for everyone. Okay, and the final thing we'll be talking today about our pop-ups. Actually, this website, while we were doing the review, we saw that there are no pop-up forms. There are no forms for collecting users' feedback, but pop-up forms and collecting the opinion of your users can actually be very, very important, and it is a source of great information, a way to improve the user experience. Here under forms and feedback, we can create pop-up forms for our website. In this case, the best types of forms that we can use would be a Net Promoter Score. It will measure customer experience, and also feedback form, like with those smiles, very easy, very quick for users. They can just press how much did they enjoy the experience, but for us it will already give a very, very good insight into the experience of our users. It will give us an understanding if we are doing everything right, or there are some areas for improvements. And basically, it will just help us to improve the user experience. That's it for today. I'm really glad that you watched this video till the end, and I hope to see you in the next videos. I also hope that you subscribe to our channel so you won't miss the next videos. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.